tomorrow, and I hate that we're missing graduation. I hate that breaks my heart. But oh, they're not even my kids, and I was like, right. Get with their big stand up there, and I'm not sure if it is that where she went, but it was really, yeah, it was really nice. And then kindergarten graduation.
Very good.
So I think that knows a lot of She's right, younger, it's right. Little. This is the last one.
Okay, let's call the meeting to order at 7 o'clock. Everybody please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everyone. Approval of the agenda. Need a motion? No motion.
I'll second. Jason makes the motion. Bob seconds. Discussion?
Yeah, under personnel, I would like to remove separately vote on cheer coach.
It's not on there.
It's not on it? Well, it was on there yesterday.
It was, it's no longer on there.
Thank you.
Okay. Is that it? We're good? All in favor? 4-0. All right. Students of the month.
Awesome. Hello, everyone. I'm here on this last day of school to recognize our last group of students of the month. Our theme this month is science and innovation. I want to start with Connor Beam. Connor, would you please stand? Connor is a high school student who scored exceptionally well on the state biology exam, demonstrating his ability to grasp complex scientific concepts. And actually kind of got to see Connor's love for science in action a few weeks ago. I was doing teacher observations, and he was designing a prototype road that was flood-proof. Do you want to tell us more about that?
It was pretty much like right there where that big culvert is. It was pretty much, I made a, like where there was a creek that ran through the road, and I made a culvert through it, so it drained water away.
Yeah, and I also, good job, Connor. I also saw you practice teamwork and collaboration, because I think you had a partner on that, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right. Keep going on all of your science smarts, Connor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Congratulations, Connor.
Next up, we have a group of students who attended the Google Family STEM Day last Saturday. These students built robots, they designed wind-powered cars, created electrical circuits, and explored coding. The event encouraged creativity, teamwork, problem solving, innovation, while also exposing students to STEM careers and technology. When I call your name, please stand. Jackson Rainier, Josiah Mahon. And if you guys want to come up here, and I'll stand up here together, and then I'll give you your certificates. Good job. Thank you, Josiah. Ben Faulkner, Brian Watkins, Jacoby McCarty, Remy McCombs, Liam Rowland, Eleanor Welton, Blaine Johnson, Bradley Arns. And I tell you what, why don't you face them, if you don't mind? Awesome. And we're just going to make a straight line right here in front of them, like we do in school. All the way down, follow me. All the way down here, awesome. And just go ahead and face them. And just in your own words, there's no right answer. Why don't you tell them what you like the most about the STEM camp? Why don't you pick us up? Good job. And you can pass if you don't have an answer. Did you want to pass, Liam? We talked about that. No problem. Okay, keep going. Now speak loud.
My name is Jacoby McCarty, and my favorite thing about the STEM day was doing computer. My name is Jackson, and my funnest and doing of the STEM day was programming that you realize.
Awesome. You can pass. It's okay.
phone.
Nice. Dude, nice job. Alright.
My name is Oliver Wilson, and my favorite thing was probably like making necklaces or bracelets out of vinyl and foam.
Excellent. Thank you guys.
Ben, tell me a little more how you won this phone. I'm interested.
Oh, you're right.
A
raffle.
So you're lucky, yeah.
Wow.
That works.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
I'll do awesome. Liam? Jackson?
Did you not know he won the phone?
There you go. Josiah, there you are, sir. Good job. Here you go, Liam. Ben, I saw you. There you are. Liam. Jacoby, see you.
Oh, yes.
There you are. I got one more. Remington,
You guys want to give one as a
Eleanor,
good
there you are.
over there? We can do that real quick.
Bradley. Thank you, John. And
Can I have you all over here to the side real quick?
Get one without
Okay.
receiving. Parents, if you want to
Okay.
take a picture.
Hey, guys.
You don't need one?
No, I don't need any pictures. I only have like 50.
Oh.
Yeah, hold up your certificates. Nice. Okay.
Come on over, parents. I know you're wanting to.
Oh, good idea, yeah. Oh, okay, guys. Here we go. All right.
Thank you very much.
Good
Well
job.
done.
Congratulations.
Lastly, the last student I'd like to honor is an outstanding high school junior. His name is Kessler Lee. Kessler's not with us tonight. He's actually representing our school track meet. What's amazing to me about Kessler is he has a powerful vision for school leadership here. He and I often have these hallway conversations about leadership and change, and he has a really solid idea for peer mentoring next year, where the older students are going to mentor the younger students around not only academics but character education. So one of the things I really appreciate about these kind of conversations I get to have with the students, it just really shows me how thoughtful they are, how invested they are in our school, and I'm just really proud to honor Kessler tonight. Thank you for your time.
Okay. You all are more than welcome to go. You don't have to stay if you don't like. Now would be.
See ya.
Tomorrow, this summer, so, thanks for leaving me in. I'm sure I'll see you guys this summer.
Thank you. Good job, CB.
See ya.
Okay. Moving on to patron comments. Do we have any patron comments? No patron comments. Moving on to consent agenda. Approval of special session meeting minutes 4/16/26, regular session meeting minutes 4/23, special session meeting minutes 5/6, approval of exec session meeting minutes 5/6, May claims in the amount of $111,000 and 11,669.54. God, I'm
Okay, you got
confused there.
through it.
April cafeteria transfers in the amount of $975.50. We'll do donations separate. Actually, let's go ahead and do part of the donations and then we'll break those out. As soon as I get to the donations. Donations from Chris and Jeff Fights for field trip 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade $250. Emmett Line Club for the band instrument repair $400. Holly Webb class of 2028 $500. Need a motion.
I'll motion.
Catherine makes a motion.
I'll second.
Jason seconds. Discussion. Thank you everyone for the donations. All in favor? 4-0. We have one more donation. Sarah Finney class of 2027 $1,000. Need a motion.
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Jason motions. Catherine seconds. Discussion. All in favor? 3, no opposed, I abstain. 301. Okay, recommendation to approve personnel reports.
Yes, we have one resignation. Ray Stout from the cafeteria has submitted a resignation this morning. And then we have
hiring, which I'm very excited to recommend Doreen Walbeezer as our coordinator of virtual instruction and communications. She comes to us with 20 plus years of experience as a guidance counselor and working at the virtual school in Vigo County. And she's going to be an absolute asset to our school and our corporation moving forward. We're excited to have her join. I have Lynn Ringler, which Doreen's here as well. So Doreen, wait, we'll talk to you later. Lynn Ringler, summer maintenance help. Ray Stout, summer maintenance help. Owen Duggar, summer maintenance help. Xavier Sinclair, summer maintenance help. Eminent Summer School teacher number 1, Jessica Farron. Number 2, Lindsay Agan. Summer weightlifting coach, Nick Rice. Don Moore, summer school transportation. Peaches Stevens, special needs extended summer transportation. And then I have a request to add, to post a 3-hour cafeteria position.
Okay. Need a motion?
Motion.
Catherine makes a motion.
No second.
Jason seconds. Discussion. All in favor? 4-0. New business.
Yes.
Item A, recommendation to purchase scoreboards for the eel tank.
Yes, after an exhaustive look, if you've been to the eel tank over the past winter, you probably experienced at least at one point, a blip, a shutdown of some sorts. There was one over during the holiday tournament that really scared us all. It would not come back on. So all of that to say, our scoreboards have reached a point that they need some extensive work. And so I am recommending that we replace those scoreboards in the eel tank.
Need a motion? I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Jason seconds. Discussion?
What were all the quotes? Is this
We had 3 separate quotes. One was a quote to repair and replace. We still have to replace the controllers. And then one was with a different brand, and then the third brand was with Nevco, and that's the one that's been recommended. And they actually have a rep who literally lives in Monrovia and is easy access for us. The repair situation was an option, but it is approaching a sunset on those controllers, and so the fear would be that we replace those controllers, and then in a few years have to be in the same situation.
On the disposal, I noticed that the quote includes the removal and disposal of those scoreboards. Is there any other options to look to donate those to any group that could?
We could certainly look at that, absolutely.
All in favor? 4-0. Recommendation for bus
Yes.
purchase.
Last fall, presented to you our bus replacement plan. I am asking that we begin that process today with the purchase of a Class A white bus, 5-window. That would be a 2026, a 2015 Thomas 66-passenger yellow bus, a 2016 46-passenger team bus as part of the corporation's 26 replacement plan.
I'll make the motion.
Catherine makes the motion.
No second.
Jason seconds. Discussion.
What's the price on the 26?
The 26 is $110,000.
And then the 15
The 15 is $18,000.
and the 16?
The 16 is $70,000.
And then, what are we getting rid of?
We are going to trade in 2 of our existing fleet, one of the white buses and then one of the yellow buses, number 1, number 6 and number 1.
Those prices include the trade.
They do not. That will come off the top. Trade-in on used buses is not good, but it's about as good as we're gonna get, so.
Do you know the year on the white and yellow?
I don't have those off the top of my hand.
One's an feel like I just seen something on it.
I did.
I think one's an 11 and one's a. They're old.
They are
Yeah,
old.
like what is it that they can't use? How old do they? There's,
You can use that, they just, once they get to a certain age, they have to get inspected twice a year.
twice a year.
Any further discussion? All in favor? 4-0. Recommendation for schedule change at junior senior high.
Yes, as part of our effort to update and innovate the curriculum at the junior senior high, Dr. Cooperrider and her team have been working hard to reorganize our schedule and move away from the existing block schedule, which tends to be staff heavy or staff intensive, and move to the traditional 7, which would be more student friendly at this point in time and also allow us to better and more efficiently and effectively use our current staff.
Need a motion.
No motion.
Jason motions,
I'll second.
Catherine seconds, discussion.
I'm sure I should say something.
I'm happy to see it. So, all in favor? 4-0. Recommendation to create FCA, ECA account.
Yes, I have a recommendation to create an FCA, ECA account. This would allow the FCA program to have a fundraiser and to collect and deposit money.
Need a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Catherine makes a motion.
I'll second.
Bob seconds. Discussion?
Who's the leader of the FCA?
Jeff Cromer. To be honest with you, I'm surprised that there's never been an FCA. It's been around for so long, I don't know why it doesn't, so. All in favor? 4-0. Recommendation to dispose of unusable athletic equipment.
Yes, we have the next 2 items. I have requests for disposal of equipment. The first one is the high jump mats that we had donated to us back in 2016, I believe was the date, from Indiana State University. Those are no longer usable. It has been recommended to me from the athletic department that we go ahead and dispose those.
Need a motion?
No motion.
Jason makes a motion. I'll second. Discussion? All in favor? 4-0. Recommendation to dispose of unusable medical.
Right, and we have the tendency to collect some additional donations that come in regarding medical equipment. Our nurse has gone through the existing supplies that we have, including crutches, wheelchairs that are no longer serviceable, and simply we have too many for the space available. So she has gone through and handpicked the ones that we want to keep, and has made this recommendation that we move forward with the disposal of the remainder.
Need a motion?
I'll motion.
Catherine motions.
I'll second.
Jason seconds. Discussion?
There's no way we can donate those or anything. Is it still good equipment?
It's not really good equipment.
Okay.
That's the problem. She has gone through and sorted out so that we can keep and use those that are
Okay.
usable.
All in favor? 4-0. Approval of resolution authorizing administration regarding auditor certification for potential referendum tax levy.
Yes.
It's a long one.
It is a long one. This is the, this would allow you to give me the opportunity to begin the conversation of the potential reintroduction of a referendum for Eminence Community Schools in the fall of 2026. It does not tie us to anything at this point in time. It simply allows me the process to begin the conversation with the auditor. We have been working with our financial teams, Policy Analytics, Ice Miller, and also Stiefel. And so I've gathered the information for you. This is just the preliminary conversation, open up discussion regarding the potential for that. Gathering the information, the operating referendum is essential for Eminence Community Schools to continue existing and continue working. This is what we pay our teachers for. The purpose, as it was established, and we did this 8 years ago, actually 6 years ago at this point in time, our purpose was to retain and hire excellent staff. And so our current referendum is based on a rate of 35 cents. We would explore all options at the 35-cent level, the 38-cent level, and potentially the 40-cent level. None of those are guaranteed. It's simply a conversation piece at this point in time. I would ask the board to remember that with SEA 1 coming into effect, rate decisions based on rate levels are a little bit confusing because they're based on a rate on an assessed value. With SEA 1, we will have a significant change in the next 2 years regarding the assessed value. So this would allow us to begin that conversation. What you have presented for you is just a look at what those look like over the long term, and then how they would impact the overall levy that would be generated at each of those rates. But this would simply begin the process of at least conversation about the topic.
Need a motion. Jason makes a motion. I will second. Discussion.
So we'll get some harder numbers the closer we get to.
Absolutely. This is just the beginning process.
Can you share what you just showed up there with us?
It's in your file.
Okay. The only thing that I want to say is this doesn't, just to be clear, does not tie us to
Not at all.
doing one. We're not putting it in motion. It just gives us the ability to talk about it.
Correct.
Okay. All in favor? 4-0. Professional league field trips.
No action at this time. Those provided for your information only.
Monthly ECA reports, elementary, junior, senior high, ECA credit card reports. Any discussion, questions on those? Corporation's treasurer's report, BNY Mellon report, treasurer's report, after checks and payroll report for April. Do we need a motion on that?
Correct.
I'll motion.
Jason makes a motion.
I'll second.
Catherine seconds. Discussion? All in favor? 4-0. Information from the man in charge.
Provided you a copy of the technology report. I want to congratulate Dr. Cooprider and the staff for an amazing end of the school year. You know, you come in December and you think from Christmas to spring break, it's never going to get here. And then you come back from spring break and it's, before you know it, we're at the end of the school year. And so I want to thank them for their efforts and their focus during that period of time. Kids, you know, they start looking forward to that summertime. So they have done a great job keeping a focus and academic performance as we move forward. Technology report is provided for your review, fundraisers, the building facilities request, and then the cafeteria report. I would highlight, you know, as I spoke last month, one of the things I mentioned that is that I learned that through this process that when we are out of school, whether it's spring break or snow days or 2-hour delays, it significantly impacts the bottom line and even just breaking even in the cafeteria. This month, you can see the change to that. So when we were in school, I think you see the significant improvement in that. We will continue to work on that over the course of the summer. Reminder that we purchased 2 new devices, a new freezer and a new refrigerator this past summer. And so this is simply going to offset those new purchases. I want to thank you for those that could attend the elementary awards, and then we had, if you had a chance to come this morning and see the PK and kindergarten, one of the best things I've seen is the ability for our seniors to walk in hand with kindergartners and pre-K. It was amazing. And I had a parent come up to me afterwards and said, you know, how cute the little ones were. I said, yes, but what I really like too is it also reminds the big ones where they came from, right? That you were those young people just a few years ago. So remember those pieces. Senior awards were today. The ceremony was excellent. I really appreciate the work that Frankie and Dr. C and Mr. Dean put into that. It was held in this room, and it was cozy, it was intimate, and it was outstanding. I was really pleased with that. And then I want to remind you and invite you back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, 6:30 for the board. If you would arrive a little bit early, we're going to meet ahead of that. But graduation, we get to see those kids cross the stage, and so we're very excited about that as well. A little bit of an update on the 1931 building. I have been working with an architect to develop the specs for demolition so that we can get out to bid for that process. We have met with 2 different engineers in addition to the architect. I anticipate having more information next week. We're waiting on those bid specs to come back so we can go through them, make any modifications that we'd like before we move forward. But I will continue to update the board in that process. That's all I have. Thank you.
Comments from the board, Mr. Glidden.
You know, I'm still trying to soak all this in. I think I'm starting to figure it out. You show up and vote. Something to give it. I don't really have anything to put in now.
Jason.
Let's see, first, I want to congratulate all the students of the month. Keep up the good work. Love to see that every month. Secondly, congratulations to all the seniors on a job well done. And best of luck to all the seniors in the future. Welcome to summer break for all the students. And the teachers too, sorry.
Sorry.
And along those lines, thank you, Dr. C, thank you, Dr. Vaughn, and all of us, the entire staff on completing a successful school year. You should enjoy your break as well. And lastly, I got thank you for all the generous donations, as well as I mentioned in an email and haven't got a chance to follow up to about the board doing a walkthrough of the school. And if we can afterwards try to coordinate a time, I'd say in the next week or so, we could all kind of do a walkthrough and identify some smaller projects that we could try to tackle over the summer, so everybody sees improvements when they show back up.
Welcome. That'd be a great idea.
That's all I have.
All I have to say is Jason's starting to fill my shoes. I'm a little jealous. You think everybody?
No, I won't let it. Yes.
Nice.
But I can ditto everything Jason said. Yes, congratulations to all the students and everything. Very nice, very good school year. Appreciate all your hard work. Look forward to the summer. I look forward to the things we're going to do around here in the summer and get a fresh start for next year. So excited for what's ahead.
I did go to the pre-K kindergarten thing, and it was awesome. The playing of the blow up, the guitars and singing was fantastic. It was very good. I think everybody enjoyed it. Want to thank Dr. Bond and Dr. C. I know both there were some tough decisions this year that probably didn't want to have to make and put out there for us, but I appreciate both of you getting through it. I know that anytime you come in and make changes, it's not easy. But I do think that all of the changes that have been made are for the good. I truly believe that, so I think we're blessed in that regard. Thanks to the teachers, staff, everybody, all summer, appreciate it. Welcome, glad to have you. And on that same note, thanks to all the teachers, the coaches, the staff, who are Emmons people who want to be here and aren't out looking for jobs, that want to be Emmons folks. We truly appreciate that. Congratulations to the seniors. It's been a long time. I can't believe I will have a senior next year. So, woo, looking forward to next year. Not necessarily that, but looking forward to the next year. So that's all I got. Need a motion to adjourn.
No motion.
I'll second.
Jason motions, Catherine seconds, discussion, all in favor? 4-0. We are adjourned at 7:29. That was pretty good one. Pretty quick.
I have a pin for you, Andrew. It's broken, so you can
Welcome to
Lots of love.
high school teacher.
Correct.
Oh, no, I can't have it. Really bad, all my shorts have, I stick them in my pocket, they all have.
Yeah,
They all
they
buzz,
all
and it's all over.
Oh my
They're
gosh,
coming
when
in
I
there,
was
she's
kind of
like,
yeah,
short
I call my little administrator.
What's your name? Mrs. Madison Welton. Yeah. Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'll probably forget your name.
This isn't a real thing.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. May. Mindy.
Here every day and
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, I should. Set you right next to
No, I
Frankie.
didn't even, I was getting a picture of it, dressed up.
Okay. So Frankie is,
Yeah.
fabulous. She is.
I did get a haircut.
She's first year. She's a first year,
I have to stand
She
next
does,
to
she
you.
does first year.
I forgot. I forgot the
Yeah,
paper.
so we have a do.
I got my time.
Do you?
I was looking to show it to you and make sure I filled it out right.
Scheduling
I mean,
and
it's
just
pretty simple.
Yeah.
everything else.
Oh,
She
yeah.
gave me
So, and
four.
she, is the best worker.
Yeah, I should have brought
She-
mine.
but
I should have.
Really, she's, I really can't have time scheduling.